So on the screen, is two fine gentlemen. On my right, the young veteran, the president of VTTAG, lawyer Christopher King, wearing black on top and black down. On my left is Robert Hammond, wearing green top and down. It is the 116th stage of the first ranking tournament organized by the Veterans Table Tennis Association of Ghana. At this stage, you don't want to lose any points. It's the knockout stage where both parties must play a game above their level in order to proceed to the next level. So, lawyer will serve 0-3. That was a good serve from lawyer Christ. Takes that 1 point. Can he then come into the game, perform some magics? Hammond will serve 3-1. That was a decisive serve from Robert Hammond. He takes that point, bring the scoreline to 4-1. Good exchange by lawyer. He brings the score to 2-4. Another good defensive work coming from lawyer. Serve 3-4. Very interesting when you get to know the ages of these veterans computing. Lawyer currently is about 60 years. So in any international tournament, he plays for the 60 category. And Robert Hammond, also plays under 50 plus category. So in an open tournament like this, where those from 40 years, 50 and 60 have to compete, sometimes it's not easy, especially those above 60 years. But I must say, for them to qualify even to 16th stage, that is a plus to them. A nice match coming from Lawyer Christ. He's not giving up. Scoreline, he brings the scoreline to 8-4. Bobe will serve. 4 hindsight back coming from him. Good. That is the correct reception from lawyer. With consistency in his forehand strokes. He takes that point. He serves 8-5. That's the let's. Another forehand attack from lawyer Chris. He's in to play. He's in to play. And he's in to win. Can he make some little tactical changes to his game and keep on dominating this game in order to proceed to the next level? Good straight ball coming from Bobe. And that is a point for Bobe. Bring the scoreline to 9-6. This tournament is being organized by VTTAG, 7 Great Prince Academy, Dansoman, Accra. As initially said, it's a match currently going on. It's a 116 stage. And the players himself, the president of the VTTAG himself, like Christopher King, and Bobe. In the first match, and Bobe is leading comfortably 10-6. Best of 3 encounter. Liam need to step up a little bit in order to win this game and qualify to the next one, which is the 1-8. Another good stretch coming from Bobe. Another good shot from Bobe. Bobe is giving Lawyer Chris a good run of his money. At this stage, you can't take any point for granted. You lose, then you are out of the game. So the next game begins. Lawyer Chris will begin serve. My left, lawyer is meditating, thinking of the techniques and the skills to use in order to win this very match. If not, he may be out of the competition. What a game. Trust me, to see a young veteran, I might say a young veteran because we are all young, whatever young veterans are so special. And even when they are 60 years above, they are still called young veterans. To see the president himself taking point on point, dominating. Second game like this is not a joke. Lawyers still keep on dominating, receiving the service well, smashes upon smashes, consistency. So he takes the point 4-0. He begins the serve. They might need to make some particular changes in his game if you want to qualify at the next one position or if you want to win this game. If not, there will be a decider. For the third game, as I initially said, this game is best of three. That is a fantastic shot coming from the president himself, lawyer Christopher King. He has made some changes in his game, and that is giving headaches to Bobby. Table tennis, one of the few games that you need to use every part of your body. Think fast, act fast, play fast, everything. Another fantastic shot. Another fantastic shot. Bring the scoreline to 7-2. Lawyer will serve. Lawyer is a one-hand dominant player that plays with his playing style, pen hold, and he plays butterfly rabbits, both backhand and forehand. Obe is also an attacker. Another good reception coming from Lawyer. Another good play coming from Lawyer. At this stage, you don't make the point. At this stage, you don't make the point. So, Obe will serve 2-9. That was a good defensive play coming from Lawyer. That was a good defensive play coming from Lawyer. He misses that point. So, Lawyer will serve 9-3. This is the second game. Good reception coming from Obe. Obe is not giving up. He's not giving up. Both players are well experienced, having played the game from the youthful stage up to this level. How will Lawyer convert the last service to his advantage? Well, he's on course. That is another good point taken by Lawyer. So Obe saves 4-10. That is a good smash. That is another smash coming from Lawyer. We are not here just to play. We are here to win. That's what he's telling him. Obe have to make so many changes. Tactically, Lawyer has found his rhythm and he has played out. He's currently playing the game about himself. Obe might need to make some variation to his game, change the game, change the pace of the game, the tempo, everything. Obe begins a good game, taking the first serve. A good shot from Lawyer. Good shot from Lawyer. Good shot from Lawyer. Good shot from Lawyer. This is an interesting match. Nice exchanges, smashes, a looping, forehand drive, backhand drive everywhere. Fire on the ball. Think of the ages of these players playing with all their strengths. It's very amazing. Table tennis is a game that when you play, always keep the fitness very high. Good exchange from both parties. Both take this point. He brings the scoreline to 3-1. Save 3-1. Let's coming from Lawyer. Okay, timeout from Lawyer. So they return back to the table. Another shot coming from Lawyer. Another shot coming from Lawyer. The motivation force, the zeal to win this game. That's very interesting. The time they have taken the first 2 points. So it brings the scoreline 3-3. Interesting match going on. The president of VTAG and Bobe. Bobe has won so many medals for himself when it comes to the veteran office in Ghana and some other international medals. So today we are here to see who will win. Indeed, they're having fun. I can see the president of VTTAG looks a little tired, but he's not giving up. Play resumes. Lawyer Chris will serve 3-4. Oh, a missed opportunity. A missed opportunity by Lawyer Chris. So Obe takes the point. Levels up 4-4. So Obe will serve 4-4. Another masterclass shot from Lawyer Christopher King. Another masterclass shot from Lawyer Christopher King. Interesting match. Chain tables. They decide our final match. Best of 3 encounter. 1/16 stage. The players. We have the president of Ghana. The president of VTTAG, the Christopher King, and Bobe. Bobe will say 4-5. Good hand drive. The consistency in Bobe's game. Just something that you can do only if you put it into practice. Lawyer sells 5-5. That was a fantastic service coming from Lawyer. Bobe fails to read the score, so Lawyer takes that point, brings the score up 6-5. Lawyer said 6-5. I must say, the Empire, the son of the legend, Lord Kingston, young artist, able to control a game like this. That is very fantastic. There was little discussion by the last point as to whether Lawyer showed the ball or not. But I must say that at the veteran stage, there's so many things that they overlooked. So I think the game will continue from there, 5-7. That was nice exchange coming from both parties. That was a nice exchange coming from both parties. Obe takes that point and brings the scoreline to 6-7. It has been an interesting match. Towel break from Lawyer Christopher King. Towel break from Lawyer Christopher King. Play resumes. That was a nice reception by Lawyer Christopher King. Bring the scoreline to 8-6. Change service. Lawyer will serve. Can he take advantage of his own serve? Move the scoreline to his advantage. He serves 8-6. Good defensive work coming from Bobby. He takes this point 7-8. He brings the scoreline to 7-8. Lawyer is not happy about how he rushed to attack the ball and went against him. So let's see what comes next. Can he share the point with him so that he still maintains this? Another good defensive work coming from Bobe. Another good defensive work from Bobe. The score line as it stands now is 8-8. I might say that is the final match between Lawyer Chris and Bobe on the 1/16 stage. Obey has now changed the pace of the game, leading comfortably. Comfortably. Leads 9-8. Still have the good attack coming from Lawyer. Good attack coming from Lawyer. Bring the scoreline to 9-9. An interesting match. Nice AC from both parties from the beginning, for the first match up to the third match. Definitely somebody must win. Lawyer said 9-9. From both parties. Obey having realized that Lawyer wanted to attack with his forehand, pushing him to the extreme side of his backhand, preventing him from attacking. So Lawyer will serve 9-10. That is the end of the road for our president, the VTTAG of Ghana, Lawyer Christopher King. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. Obey, he qualifies. Proceed to the next round of the competition. That's a good sportsmanship from both parties. So that is the end of the game. My name is Internationals. Bye bye.